Hello everybody, Flik here. It's time for yet another Let's Look At, and today we are taking a look at 3 Dead Zed. This is a game by Gentleman Squid Studio. And before we get into it, I do actually want to reset my progress so that you can see from the start. There we go. Reset game. Delete your current save. Yes, do that. Okay, good. So we're going to get the introduction and all that kind of stuff as we play here, which is what I want because it's not a massively long game, and we'll get into that a bit later on. So I don't want to show off too much. So we will go into new game, but to set the scene, this is a platformer puzzler in which you play as a zombie which is being mutated by scientists, incompetent scientists, if you believe what the devs say, and I do agree with them in this instance. And you also get multiple zombie forms, each with their own advantages and disadvantages that you must use in unison, or in tangent, I guess, to solve puzzles. So let's go to new game. And this is how the game gets thrown in. This is the tutorial. I'm using the 360 controller because it was recommended. And this is our basic zombie form here, who actually moves fairly fast for being a zombie missing half his head. But there you go. I assume this is just Zed, as he's called. And we'll get a little bit of dialogue in a second here. So I'll let that play without speaking over it so you can get a taste for how the dialogue is.
Press the B button to pick up and drop boxes. Simple.
Oh, okay. He doesn't really talk a lot there, so let's try and get into a bit more.
Excellent. That earns you a tick in the manual labor category. We can now fire the intern in the stock room. Back in your cage, please.
So the general idea is the company seems to be wanting to train a zombie so that they can fire all their actual humans and, you know, save money. It's a very ludicrous premise, but that's it. And when you finish a stage, you are given this stats report for secrets found. Potato boys are giant sacks that you can destroy. You'll see some of them in the coming stages. How fast you took, how long you've taken overall, how many times you died for the stage, and then the game. And we'll just go to the next stage here. And we should get a little bit more dialogue very quickly. Oh, after falling in here.
You can't make this jump yet, so use the B button to activate the switch.
We shall do. So this basic zombie we start with, his power, as it were, is just that he can climb and he can interact.
Great.
He can also attack, actually.
That probably translates to typing skill, so we can drop a couple of secretaries into the cage.
Yeah. So that's another stage down. And don't worry, we will go on long enough so that you can see all the forms you get. It doesn't take very long to get through
Notice
these.
your health. Some hazards provide you with merely a beating, a vicious beating.
Yeah, the health is denoted in the top left there. Well, I should show you death, I suppose, so here we go. That's what happens. That'll happen more often later on, but yeah, there is insta-kill states.
Blue lasers are just barriers. Red lasers, on the other hand, will vaporize you on contact. Maybe avoid those. Attack with the X button.
So that was one of those sack boys of which they spoke.
Drop down from platforms, push down while standing on them.
No, we're going to go for the secret over here first. Another sack thing.
Subject Z shows more aptitude than our interns. Suggest we either create more or hire smarter interns.
Why not both? So we should be getting our second
You're
form
on
soon.
this one, Subject Z. We believe in you.
Yes.
Incidentally, failing here means death, the eternal void, and a date with the incinerator. So, you know, no pressure.
This is a checkpoint.
Can you hear me? Yes, finally. Stay calm. Things are afoot. I'll be in touch again soon.
Well done, Subject Z. We all knew you'd make it. Well, except Jeff. But nobody listens to him. Back in the cage.
Damn, Jeff. So that clandestine voice that kind of broke in to speak to us. I'm not going to spoil a lot of the plot of what there is, but based on the 25 to 30 minutes I played before recording this, there's some kind of space cat angle. And no, I don't really get it. But that's fine. It's definitely a silly game because you're playing as a zombie and whatever else. That's our first death also. Here we go. Here we're going to get the second form. The second form is faster moving. It can wall jump, it can't attack, and it has less health. So it's not a fighter, it's a mover. And it looks very weird.
Neckbeard, it worked. The science behind it seemed a little sketchy, but there you stand.
Why do I have underwear on?
Your DNA has been reconfigured with your own son, a a nondescript child that is of no relation at all. Moving on.
Yes, moving on. So before we get into the next stage... Oh, hang on, we start with a gun. I'm going to have to avoid this.
Damage very easily. Avoid enemies because you cannot attack. You're faster now, which is good. Because you need to navigate the big, squishy pistons. Lest we have to scrape you off the walls. You can wall jump with the more agile zombie form.
Right, you stop talking? Oh, no, not quite.
Stick by pressing towards it. Then jump again towards the other wall. Repeat until you are at the top.
Okay, good. So something I want to cover now before we get into price and whatnot and the length of the game. I am playing a patched version. It's version 3.5 I think it's just moved up to. And in the patch notes it does say that it's addressed quite a few issues that players who played previous versions had, such as with the speed of the basic zombie and also some of the movement controls and whatnot. So if you're looking at this and wondering why I'm not complaining about stuff that you might have experienced playing earlier versions, it's because I'm playing a version which has addressed some of the issues players had with the game. I haven't had any real issues with the controls other than because I'm used to jumping around as the other zombie type when I'm this fast one, I sometimes misjudge just how much distance I can clear if I want to. But other than that, the wall jumping is smooth enough to me. I mean, I've played plenty of games where you can wall jump, so, you know, that's as easy as can be to me. So on the subject of price, the game is normally £4.79, British pounds, or your, you know, check out your regional equivalent if you so desire. But by the time you hear this, it should be in the run-up to Halloween, and there will be a sale to get the game for 50% off. So we're talking about a £2.30 something game here. So it's not a massively priced game. Oh, and we've also got... yes, this is actually a glitch I noticed in some areas. You can sometimes glide down invisible walls, such as that. That's really the only problem I found, and it's not really a problem, it's just a nitpicky thing. We can now change forms as well. But as I was saying, yes, so it's going to be half price by the time you hear this, assuming you're hearing this not long after I uploaded. And yeah, it's a bargain price, but it's also not a particularly long game. The developers say it takes about 3 hours to finish. I read some Steam reviews to see if that was the case, and Steam reviews range anywhere from an hour to around about the 2.5 to 3 hours. So I think it depends how long you are.
Faster, you can jump higher and farther. This comes at a cost. You can't use items or attack.
Yes, I know, thank you. So as I was saying, yes, so depending on how fast you get through the game, you can finish this really quickly. So it's up to you to justify whether £4.79 or £2 something is value for what could potentially only take you an hour to get through. It's not a long-lasting thing, but, you know, if you like puzzlers, if you like platform puzzlers, this could be for you. So yeah, this is telling us we can just...
Or the right bumper to change zombie forms.
I like the pop when you change forms. Oh, do I need one of these? I guess not. Nah. Yeah, oh, damn, yes I do. I knew that was going to happen after I did it, because I remember that bloody buzzsaw is there. Oh, I might have actually screwed myself by dropping this down here. Can I reset the level? Whoops. Because I can't shove that block. Hang on, can I shove that block? There we go, okay, I'll be fine now. Yeah, I almost made it so I wouldn't be able to finish this stage by dropping that box down there. So we'll go up. Now I should just be able... Okay. I think that was my 360 controller issue. If you've watched many of my videos where I use it, some of the buttons do sometimes stick, and I think that was that happening right there. So if we go whoop, 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 there we go.
Growing at quite a remarkable rate, aren't you? Listen,
I'm a big boy.
these people aren't your friends. I'll be getting you out soon, but I need you to do me a favor first. I'll tell you more later, but for now, keep doing what you're doing.
There we go. Easy enough, and that's taken that laser down as well. Need a small jump here, followed by a big jump. There. Back in our cage. Now, do we get the final form now? We do. Okay, I'll let this play out.
Right. Let's try this again. Step under the DNA smasher. Trademark. Again, please.
I like that he pronounces trademark.
Push this button and... Yeah! What a... vision of loveliness. I'm sure you were, quite the catch when you weren't, you know, dead.
Yeah, so our final form is essentially the tank. So, very, very slow,
This is your power.
takes less damage, and can smash stuff that the other zombie forms can't.
As a bag of spanners. And about as good looking.
Gorgeous. Well, alright. Not really. But you're looking good. It's almost time.
Rah.
This zombie can pick up large boxes if there's room. Attacking while carrying a box throws the box.
Yep, thank you. We don't need to
This
hear all
wall
of
is
that.
used to break walls. Go ahead and smash it. Drop from a high height and attack with the large zombie.
I never noticed that noise before when this form jumps. Do you hear that? Oh, no, wrong one. There we are. So we'll play on a little bit, but as I say, the game isn't massively long, so I don't want to show off potentially 25% of the game.
This is it. Make us proud.
I will play long enough to see the first Space Cat just to prove to you that I'm not insane and that is actually a thing in this game. Plus, you know, some of the main... Oh, that was almost... Some of the main crux of the game, which is changing between the three forms because all three have a purpose to get you to your destination. Hang on a minute, what's that back there? Huh, can I get up there? I wonder. No, she's not hitting it. Hang on. Well, I can shove this. Oh, that's right, that's the way I have to go. After I hit the switch.
Platform retracted.
Thank you, robot lady. Checkpoint! That's a small jump required here. Here we are. And then big stompy lady. With the very funny jump sound.
Just a little longer. They will be vulnerable. And you will strike.
Oh! Okay, yeah, see, I misjudged how far I could jump again. But you need to be able to get over there.
We've
Oh,
trained to
you're
tame
late.
the zombie. Prepare a celebration.
Alright, good, so we're getting to the cat stuff in a second here.
We're very proud of the advances you've been making.
They are some ugly, ugly humans.
A little confused here. What is going on?
Surprise!
Why would you serve a birthday cake at a congratulations party?
Why would... Oh, just kill them all, please.
So now we can start doing what zombies often do and, you know, just murder humans. They drop brains that you eat to regain health, assuming you've lost some health.
I expected getting you out of your cage to prove more difficult. I apparently failed to account for their party-based idiocy.
What doesn't kill you needs a redesign. Right, so I think there's a platform. Yes. Can I just walk off? I can. Good.
I told you all the party was a stupid idea. He's a mindless zombie. He has no concept of paper hats. What was it for, anyway?
Exactly.
Lock down the facility.
Now, can I just do my jump up here? No. That's weird because it deliberately doesn't let you do that, even though you should be able to, just because you have to use the ladder climbing form.
Okay.
So do we go
Let's get
down?
you
Oh,
started.
there's a sack person.
This may sound weird, but there are a lot of cats trapped in that facility. Start finding them.
Why, though? Hello. Don't you dare attack me, I'll kill you. I'm gonna kill you anyway, but... Think I need this jump? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we'll find the space cat. What I assume is a space cat. And that is where we'll end this Let's Look At. Because I don't want to show too much. Oh, I can't reach that switch yet, can I? Because I need this. So would I recommend it as a budget title, perhaps to play in the Halloween season? Yeah. I don't think there's anything bad about this. Maybe just a little short, but I think the price reflects that. Oh, that was very nearly. There are secrets to find as well. I've only found the one so far, but they are there. Hog smash. Can I get up there right now? I can. Is this where I have to? Is this where I'm supposed to go though? Yes, because I think the space cat is up here. Yeah, there it is.
Hats stuck to their heads. Knock them off, and they'll warp out. I mean, run away.
Okay, so let's get to the cat, who's going meow in a very unrealistic cat voice. See? Look at him, he's weird, he's wearing a tinfoil hat. Let's save him, I guess. I think that ends the stage too. It does, so we could watch a replay if we wanted. I've never done that, but let's well, I'm pressing Y and nothing's happening. So I think the replay function might be broken. But anyway, I also just noticed the saving thing is, I like rage quit, I'll just quit the whole game. Can I just exit back to the main menu? Yep, there we go. So yeah, that was, what, 2 sections out of 9? So yeah, it's not massive. And there's a next button, but there's no way to press it. So maybe more is planned in the future, who knows. But this has been a Let's Look At of 3 Dead Zed. There will be a link to the Steam store page in the description box below. Please like the video if you did indeed like it or want to show your support to me and or the developer. And thanks very much for watching. My name has been Flik. Stay tuned for more gaming stuff, and I'll see you next time. Ta-ta for now.